We've taken a look at the way in which Tomashinga has successfully taken over this camp, and we've spent some time getting to know the face of this organization, Mr. Hidalgo. However, Hidalgo is only the front man of this organization. He is a tiny gear in a vast organization. And now, we are lucky enough to take a little look into the life of the man behind the scenes, the brains of the operation, the man who oversees Tomashinga as a whole, who dreamt up the takeover of the shores, and who has successfully managed to do so. This is a man shrouded in mystery and steeped in evil, a man that few know and even less understand. His name is Lopez. If there is one man whose spirit and soul have been completely unbowed by the oppression of Tomashinga, it is this man, Mr. Lactaco. Lactaco, you continue to work and serve here at the Tomashinga Shores, despite the fact that the philosophy and practice of this camp has made a radical change in recent weeks. Could you explain to us a little bit of the motivation in maybe even staying here, and how you continue to be so happy, to be such a bright light in such a dark place?
Pero primero no puedo hablar en inglés y no sé qué dice, pero cuando era un niño, mi amigo que mi amor se llama Hidalgo, por favor. No sé, quiero Taco Bell.
It obviously takes true bravery and true commitment to turn against your own people, all for children.
Si planeo sacarme yo de español y quiero enseñar en la secundaria, después, no sé, es raro, qué raro.
I and the parents of America, thank you.
No entiendo nada.
Thank you, sir.
Sí, gracias, señor. Hasta luego.
As part of our ongoing Tomashinga investigation series, we have managed to get the headman himself. A man that many know, but none understand. A man whose background remains a mystery, but whose arrival upon the scene of camping in America has caused ripples across this entire nation. He was mentioned very, very briefly in our last interview with the second-in-command, Hidalgo. We're very excited tonight. We welcome the headman himself, the leader of the notorious Tomashinga Banditos, Mr. Lopez. Mr. Lopez, welcome to the show.
Good evening, Peon.
It's an honor and a privilege to have you here, sir.
I cannot say the same.
Or should I say, senor?
I cannot say the same.
We had an interview recently with your right-hand man, Hidalgo. He shared the story with us of how you two met and the role, the incredibly important role that you have played in his life. I was wondering if we could get your side of that story, how you two met and kind of your journey together over the past few years.
Yes, well, we met on a dark and stormy night. The wind was howling like the breath of the chupacabra. And I was walking on this dark, stormy night, and I stepped on what I thought was a dead skunk, but it turned out to be Hidalgo. And as I bent over, he had some doggy tags on, and they just said one thing and one thing only: Hidalgo. So I picked him up and grabbed him by the scruff of his neck, and he became my right-hand man after that. So that is all.
A harrowing tale.
Yes.
Well, you have recently enjoyed much success with the takeover of the Pine Cove shores.
This is true.
Tell us a little bit about some of the naysayers at camp. There are those within the Pine Cove shores who do not think that your takeover of such a place is necessarily a good thing.
Yes.
Tell us about them. How are you handling that? How does that make you feel? And what steps are you taking to maybe win them over?
If anybody is naysaying, then they should say yay and become a yay-sayer instead of a naysayer. That's what I think. So.
Simple in its genius, but genius in its simplicity.
This is true because I am very intelligent.
You are. You're obviously very intelligent
Yes.
and ambitious, man. Well, unfortunately, that is all the time we have for you tonight. Again, thank you so much for joining us here. It's been an honor and a privilege. Mr. Lopez?
I cannot say the same.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you saw it here first. Mr. Lopez himself. It seems that many of the rumors surrounding his brutality and mercilessness have, if anything, been underplayed. We've seen here a man who is truly dark, and his arrival on the scene of camping in our nation will have effects far-reaching into the future that none at this time can predict. One thing is for sure, though. It's a sad, sad day for camping when Lopez came on the scene.